And what are some of the major difficulties faced by the people of Southern Sudan?
The major issues of that the people of Southern Sudan are facing now: unemployment, big issue; education, big issue; infrastructure, big issue; whether it's health, health, agriculture, businesses. For example, there is so many organizations, international organizations in Southern Sudan. All of them employ non-Sudanese, mostly Ugandan, Kenyan, Burundians, Rwandese, and so on. Of course, this is not right, and the government of Southern Sudan also cannot able to employ everybody. The government of Southern Sudan only can employ 1/3 of the population. So what the government of Southern Sudan need to do, it need to regulate the organizations, the foreign NGOs. They must hire the Sudanese. The priority must be given to the Sudanese first before they hire a foreigner. Therefore, that will alleviate the suffering, or will alleviate that pressure from the government. That's number one. The argument sometimes the organization, the NGOs makes, they say, oh, look, the Southern Sudanese are not qualified. That's fine. Then they should be putting a system that they can bring what you call the foreign assistant expert to come and work for 6 to 1 year and train the nationals. Once the national knows how to do their job, then the national can take the job. But you cannot leave the whole country, the whole organization that working in the country, being run by the foreigners. That's one issue. The other issue has to do with the issue of the governance. It's very important that the government of Southern Sudan implement the governance, because the good governance can actually hold the government accountable, can have the fair election. So we don't have to come again in the same scenario of Kenya, where the election was not right, or Zimbabwe, the election has a problem, and we have seen it in actually Nigeria, and so on. And today you have seen Obama was going to Ghana, not because of anything else. He is going to Ghana because Ghana, until now, for the last 10 years, is the only first African country had a transitions of power, like handing over the power to a new government without any problem. So the African countries, the Southern Sudan needs to learn from Ghana, and need to learn that there is a good governance, which consists of accountability, rule of law, efficiency, fair election, full representation, and equity. If the government of Southern Sudan can be able to implement that, I think there's going to be a better future for the government of Southern Sudan. Whether Sudan become a united country or Southern Sudan become a country by itself. In both ways, as you do know, states creates war, but at the same time, war creates states. For example, look at Germany. Germany was completely destroyed. Japan was completely destroyed. But after the war in 1946, Germany became one of the biggest industrialized country in Europe, in the whole world. Japan is the same thing. So whether Sudan become one country or two separate states, but they need to put into the back of their mind that it is important for them to have a very good governance systems, so that the future of the country will be positive. Because the problem, if Sudan goes back to war, the whole continent will be having problems, because it's going to affect the whole neighboring countries, 8, 9 countries. So Africa is going to have a lot of problems.